Hey Planty People, what's up? It's Devilwing. Today I am going to be digging through my alocasias looking for corms. I found some in my alocasia poly recently that went dormant. I found about 7 corms, and I just wanted to look through some of my other plants because I've never done this before with my other alocasia, and I just think it'd be fun to find as many as I could and try some different propagation methods maybe. I'll probably start them all in water because that's what I've seen, but then go from there once they root. But yeah, let's get going. So right here I have my giant Taro alocasia. It's in one of my favorite pots right now. I think it looks really cool in here, but it is difficult to get out of this pot. So I'm just going to be kind of like digging through it with my fingers and showing you guys if I find anything. But I'm really hoping I do. And the corms usually are pretty close to the main root system. Actually gonna get a bowl or something to put some of the soil in. I have this can right here. Ooh, it smells like coffee. This guy is pushing out a new leaf down here too. I don't know if you can see it. I probably had the best luck with this alocasia. I did buy it pretty large. But alocasias just tend to go dormant on me pretty quickly, and I do keep them as close to the humidifier as I can. This is my humidifier back here. But yeah, if I can grow a lot from these corms, then that won't be too much of an issue for me, I guess. Oh, I found one. Okay, so this is one corm. There's probably a bunch in here. I'm just gonna look, I don't know, for like 5 minutes or something and see how many I can find. But yeah, I'm mostly just gently feeling around close to the main root system at the base of the plant. You should just feel like a hard ball. Oh, I think I found another one. Nope, it's just soil. I think if I ever have to repot this, I'm gonna have to break this entire head pot apart just because of how it's buried in here. Looks like another one. These guys are pretty decent sized too. It's another one. But yeah, if anyone has any alocasia tips, I'd love to hear them because I really miss having an alocasia black velvet. That was one of my favorite plants in my collection, and the bulb ended up rotting on me. So I'd have to buy a new one if I wanted to have that plant back, which kind of sucks. Okay, so I found 4, which is pretty good. I need to clean them off, but they're pretty firm. But yeah, the rest look good. I have 3. So we'll see how this does. And next, I'm going to grab my Stingray alocasia, and I'm gonna look through that, but I'm gonna do it on the table a little bit further away from my other plants because that plant did have some sort of pests on it. I thought it was thrips, but now I'm not really sure, but they were on it like a week ago, so I have it separated in my second bedroom all by itself. So yeah, that one, since it had pests, I really want to find corms so that I don't completely lose it like I did my black velvet. So wish me luck. So this is my Alocasia Stingray. So it has had pests on it. I don't see any right now, but it is dropping this leaf. And I came out with a new one, but it is a lot smaller, so I'm still kind of afraid this is going to go dormant on me. So I am just going to dig through the soil in this and see if I can find any corms in this as well. And I have my smoothie. I also have this little like Greek art sculpture thing helping prop this guy up because it was tipping a lot. But I'm just gonna do the same process and dig through the soil and see what I find. I'm actually gonna grab that tin again too, just in case I need to pull out some soil. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna find any in here. That sucks. The bulb is a lot smaller on this guy, and I don't see any corms around there. I'm just gonna dig through the soil and see if I find any. But yeah, that's not promising. You know, I might actually, since this bulb is so small, I might downsize it because I thought it was bigger when I repotted it into here. But like, that does not look like it needs to be in a pot this big. I think I'm gonna do that really quick. Okay, so I found this black pot, and then it has this with the string, so I think this will help keep it pretty moist, but then I can dry it out a little bit if I overwater it. Have some rocks in here. Let me just dig for those while I'm looking through this. Even though I didn't find any corms, you know, like this needed to be done. So this is good. I just think this is a really cool and unique plant. I don't know, I guess it's becoming more common, but I still love it, even though I don't know what to do for you. Okay. So that should help some, but yeah. I don't think I'm gonna find any corms in here, so I am going to now clean this up, and then I'll show you guys what I'm gonna do with the bulbs and corms I found. These are all of what I'm going to be working with. These are all of the Alocasia poly bulbs that I found, or corms. They are really tiny, but I am still going to try and work with them. And then I have the original bulb from my poly that has been drying out, and it feels pretty good. And then I have the 3 giant Taro ones you just saw me find. And the first thing I'm gonna do is just wash them off in this bowl of water I have. Try to just get some of the dirt off. Yep. Then actually, I can just toss them right into one of these Tupperwares when I'm done cleaning them. I have seen some people peel off the top layer of them too, which is interesting. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I'm just trying to get some of the dirt off. This one actually looks like it has a little bit of roots on it already. Can you see that? There's like a little root already on it. That's really cool. And I'm just like lightly rubbing them. I don't want to damage them at all. But when I think some of them finally root, I'm gonna try and just keep some of them growing in water. Maybe do some in sphagnum moss, and then I'm also tempted to get some leca, possibly. Those are like my 3 ideas right now. It depends on how many of these actually survive. What I'll end up doing, I might end up doing all 3, because that would be a cool experiment, I think, to see which one like grows better. There's that guy. And 3. So those ones are gonna be in this tiny container. These guys are so tiny. I want to, at some point when I have some more space, I really want to get an IKEA greenhouse cabinet for plants like my alocasia, and probably some of my begonias and things like that. I try to keep it high humidity in here, and usually it is pretty good because I live in Maine. In the summer it gets pretty humid, but it's the winters that really get to my plants. And there is the last corm of that. Okay, and I am gonna peel off some of this dead stuff from the original bulb. I'm doing this to prevent rot. I don't know if I said that. Anything that's already dead in there is just leading to more likelihood of rotting of the entire bulb or corm. That is what this guy looks like now. Okay, so now I have these, and what I'm going to do is I have some fresh water here, and I'm just going to fill this to the point where it goes up like halfway to the corms. You don't want to drown them. And then I'm going to close the top and put it under my grow light underneath this wooden rack behind me. And I'm going to try and air them out every few days or something like that and refill them until they hopefully get roots. This is pretty much the only way I've seen people do this successfully. So this is the method I'm choosing to root these guys. Yeah, I would say just that even is good enough. And then I have these 3 big guys. And that should be good for them. I found another container. So now I'm gonna put the bulb into this one. I do really like these kinds of containers right here. They're like Thai or Chinese takeout containers. I don't know, they just work really well, for me at least. Okay, so now I'll show you guys where I'm going to be keeping these for the next couple of weeks, and then I will hopefully have an update video in like a month or 2. Let you guys know if anything happened, if they all rotted. I might just have bad luck with alocasia. So yeah. Okay, so I decided to put them down in this middle 10 right here. This is where a lot of my other propagations are, and just like baby plants that need a little bit of help. But yeah, the grow light is just kind of zip tied to the top on the bottom shelf right here. Yeah. Okay, you guys, that's it for this video. I really hope my alocasia survive. I hope like they all don't just rot on me. So I will keep you guys updated, like I said. And if you like this video, please make sure to like it and subscribe if you want to see more. And leave me a comment about if you've ever just done this before, if you have a favorite alocasia, I'd love to hear it. And if you want to see more planty content, you can go onto my Instagram at @devilwingbegonia. And that's really it. I'm gonna finish my smoothie and do some chores. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.